Black Phone's second trailer just came out. Let's get into it.
What's your favorite scary movie? Hey, man.
We'll tear your soul apart.
Well, I'm Pennywise the dancing now.
We're gonna get you. Oh, blood on the beast!
God, don't do that.
But sometimes death is better.
Hey everybody, what's up? KillJoy Jake here, and instead of having friends, I have horror movies. Today we're talking about the second Black Phone trailer that just came out today, which, by the way, the Bodies trailer came out from A24, which if you have not seen my video breaking down that already, it's gonna be right up here. Make sure to check that out too, if you have not seen it. But breaking down this Black Phone trailer, it's number 2. We got a lot of the same. You know, there's a lot of things that we saw from the past with some new shots, though. That's like kind of the biggest difference between this trailer and the past one. We kind of already know what this film's going to be about. Kid gets abducted, and like he finds out that like all the other ghosts who have been abducted by Ethan Hawke's character, the Grabber, basically help him out in trying to escape. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of kills along the way of the people trying to look for him. But one big thing that I noticed about the second trailer, something that Blumhouse likes to do a lot, and it's getting kind of annoying, they like to put a lot of their scares in their movies, which, whether you like Blumhouse or not, something I really like about their movies is all the jump scares. I dig it. I think it's fun. I think it's an effective way to scare people logically. It's something that actually is the fastest way to make your heart beat faster. So like, in terms of logic, jump scares are some of the fastest ways to scare people. I think it's cool. I think it's fun. It's always a good time seeing movies like that. So if we have a lot of those in this film, well, that's awesome, but why does Blumhouse always like to put almost all of them in the trailer? Like, do you remember the Insidious The Last Key trailer, man? They put one of the coolest jump scares in there that I knew was coming. If it wasn't for that amazing setup for the briefcase scare in Insidious The Last Key, I would have been kind of disappointed with that scene because they put it in the trailer. But once again, this time they put a lot of those in there. I'm not going to elaborate on it because if you haven't seen this trailer, you know, I'd rather it just be a surprise for you because I was already totally down to go to this, but now Blumhouse has given us even more to get more people to go. I don't know why they do this. I don't know why people feel the need to do this in their trailers, but yeah, definitely showed a little too much, I think, for sure, with the scares, because I like that to be a surprise. That's the whole point. That's why I go to these movies, to be scared. What's so great about it. That's the pull. That's the attraction to it. Don't give it all to me in the trailer. That's all I'm saying. I will say though, Ethan Hawke's character, we get to see a little more of the Grabber in this trailer, and wow, is he just creepy and super scary. He has some awesome lines in here too, some like really creepy stuff, but also some darkly like comedic moments, like the whole salt and pepper bit with the breakfast. It's unexpectedly kind of funny, even though the situation is super fucked up. It's like, okay, you know what? I'm not saying I'm starting to like the guy, but it's scary. It's funny. There was a lot of moments in this trailer that reminded me of the movie Creep with like Mark Duplass. I really feel like maybe this character is kind of inspired by that in less of a found footage way, in more of like just a regular super cinematic version of that character, but done a little differently. I think that's really cool. I think Mark Duplass plays that character very well, and for Ethan Hawke to play something similar, like the same type of crazy, where it's like it's almost like kind of in the same vein as like the Joker, where it's like he's silly, he's goofy, but like he does a bunch of evil atrocities. That's always fun. That's always a good type of character to watch in a horror film like this. It's suspenseful and funny. It's a good mix, I think. So that'll be something really fun to watch and see like just unfold on screen. Ethan Hawke is a tremendous actor, and I love all his previous work with director Scott Derrickson, especially with Sinister. Oh my god, I love Sinister so much. He's fantastic in that. And now we have Scott Derrickson directing a movie where Ethan Hawke is the bad guy instead of the main protagonist. So I'm very curious to see what they do with this movie. I'm really pumped for it. I loved Sinister. It's one of my favorite 2010s horror movies. From the Sinister team, we also have Robert C. Cargill, who is attached to this project, and also James Ramsone, who was Deputy Nobody in Sinister and also in It, playing the adult version of Eddie. Now we have him here playing another character, and speaking of that, there's so many It references, like wall-to-wall It references throughout this entire trailer. The most egregious one, of course, though, is Gwen, the character of Gwen, the sister of our main kid character. Gwen is not about to be eaten by a sewer-dwelling clown. No, she gets jump-scared by a bunch of ghost children. Once again, a jump scare I would have liked to have seen, not in the trailer, but on the big screen for the first time. But I digress. I really liked this trailer. The similarities to It are a bit much, I think, and like I definitely feel like they showed a bit too many jump scares. But I absolutely loved Ethan Hawke's portrayal of the character that we got to see a little more of. Honestly, I would have been totally fine with like a minute-long second trailer that kind of just focused on his character a little more. That's cool. I'm down to tease that a little bit because that's something that'll bring me to the movie and doesn't feel like a spoiler. But the jump scares, that feels like a spoiler. Like having the knowledge of like that's coming in this film going into the movie kind of ruins the surprise of what a jump scare is. That's my big thing about it. You can't really put that in your trailer, or else it's just not going to be scary when you actually play it in the movie. So what do you guys think, though? Are you excited for The Black Phone? I'm thinking it's going to be one of the better horror movies of this year. Be something about it in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching this new trailer breakdown video of The Black Phone trailer number 2. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more horror content and updates on all your favorite upcoming horror movies. Also, if you want to support this page further, you can support me either on Patreon or my channel members. Just hit that join button on my YouTube page and bam, you're a channel member. If you support me at the Ghostface tier, you get an extra video every week. Or if you support me at some of the other extra tiers above that, you get more content every single week. And also a peek behind the curtain of what's going on with Red Right Hand. You get exclusive information that only you will know and not anybody else. So make sure to check that out. Hit the join button, hit the Patreon link in the description below, and also maybe buy a KillJoy Jake t-shirt. That's also down there too. Thank you guys for watching again, and as always, don't forget to kill it out there, y'all.